Hi there, welcome to the Soul Sister channel on this Sunday, July the 6th. My name is Kat. I've got your astrological spiritual forecast and guidance going from today through Saturday, July the 12th. This week's video is entitled Shake It Up. All right, well, I don't know how to even start. I'm not good at this, but here's how. Let's start with the big picture and move in and follow my train of thought here. We do have three energy shifts this week. We have Uranus moving in to Gemini on Monday. We have a full moon in Capricorn on Thursday, and on Saturday, Saturn is going retrograde. And I'm going to be focusing a lot on, well, all of it. So we're going to start with the big picture because this is really big stuff. And like I said, I'm having a hard time just getting my head all around all of this. First of all, we have a 2,500 year cycle shift. We are moving from the Piscean age to the Aquarian age. This is happening right now. We are actively moving into the Aquarian age. This will be completed, whatever that means, because energy doesn't have an on-off switch. But in the next 20, 30 years, this 2,500 year shift will be really kicked in for good for the next 2,500 years. So we're right in the balsamic phase of the Piscean age. And balsamic phases are all about bringing up everything that is unhidden, bringing up everything that is unhealed and hidden so that it could be looked at, it can be healed, it can be released. So we get rid of all this nefarious energy for this incoming incredible Aquarian energy. So we have that going on. We have Neptune in Aries, and this is about our spirituality, our connectedness, our consciousness, our relationship with God, our relationship with our entire human family, how we're all one. This is also about manipulation, delusion, control, addiction, if we aren't utilizing this Neptunian energy as it should be. It's the masses. It's control of the masses. And this Neptune energy is in Aries. It's in a cycle, the whole beginning of a whole new cycle for Neptune, like we have talked about in the past. Joining it is Saturn in Aries, which, by the way, goes retrograde on Saturday. So Saturn is saying, hey, if you do the work, I'm here to support you. But hey, you better do the work, especially with Saturn going retrograde on Saturday. If you don't do the work, if you don't follow the steps, if you do take shortcuts, I'm just going to rip that shit right out from under you and you get to start all over and do it better next time. That's Saturn. Okay, now this week we have Uranus moving into Gemini. Uranus is all about, in a nutshell, in embracing, expressing our true, authentic self in our work. Uranus rules Aquarius. So this energy is all about technological advances, more than we can ever think of. This is all about really understanding who we are and what we're here for. Just like I said, embracing, expressing our true authentic self in our work. It's also, this Uranus energy in Gemini is also about revolution and rebellion against authority. So this is really, really big stuff happening, and we can see it. Our outer world is full of angst, full of unworthiness, full of fear, full of lack. And There are those using this Neptunian energy to control the masses, Neptune, Uranus, through fear. We are the light, and our work is much more simple, but much more difficult than we can ever imagine. Our work is simply to embrace and express our true authentic self in our work. That's it, guys. But like I said, that's really tough, especially if we're coming from unworthiness, not feeling good enough. I can't show people that part of myself. I can't do that. I can't do that work. I mean, that doesn't really fit with what my parents and society and everybody says it is successful. But I'm here to tell us, you guys, if we don't get off the pot, if we don't get off our butts and do the work necessary to embrace and express our true authentic self, to do our work, to follow our passion, this outer world shit is going to take us down with it. Instead of us helping to heal the outer world through our own internal work. Yes, that's how it works. The message of the Soul Sister channel, life is lived from the inside out. I'm not shitting. That's the truth. That's the God honest truth. So if we work on ourselves, if we get in touch with our higher self, with Neptune now in Aries, if we really work on that connection to our higher self, God, our source, spirit, whatever we want to call it, and we begin to express that part of ourselves, if we follow our passion, if we do the work that just brings us excitement, fulfillment, happiness, content, we are actually contributing to the healing of not only all of our brothers and sisters, but of our entire planet. It really is that simple, but not so much, right? Because we have to do it. And if we don't, like I said, this is it. This is our final call. Our final call. Get off our butts and get done. What steps do we need to take? What do we need to do? Do we need to go get counseling to get to bottom of these unresolved issues so we can move forward? Do we need to take some classes? What is it that we need to do to really feel good about who we are and what we're doing? What is our passion? Let's get to it. Saturn going retrograde on Saturday, once again, we have all the support we need to get our work done. The whole celestial support system has our backs ready to do what we need them to do so that we feel supported and nurtured. They're ready. All we got to do is get out of our own way and let the energy flow. Last week I was talking about our thoughts, really paying attention to our thoughts. We really have to continue to do that from now till the rest of our lives. But I did forget to give us a little hack for if we have these negative thoughts, if we're feeling down, flip the script, you guys. Here's how we flip the script. Be grateful for something. Be thankful for something. I don't care that you got up today. I don't care if the coffee was good today. It doesn't matter what it is. Once we flip the script from unworthiness, fear, and lack to gratitude, the channels open up and energy can flow to us again. As I've said so many times, we are our own worst enemy. The only thing keeping us from being abundant is us. Of having everything that we want is us. But we need to make it happen. We need to manifest it. And we can't manifest it if we're sitting in the corner crying because we don't feel worthy, or we don't have enough, or everyone's got more than we do. So, this is the message of the week. What steps do we need to take so that our lives are stable and secure and we feel good about our space, We feel good about who we are, and we feel good about our work. When we bring those three things together, the outer world benefits from that, and the outer world can't control us as much because we are in control of our own selves, our own emotions. So, big stuff. I mean, there's not a lot going on. We have the full moon in Capricorn. That energy gives us the motivation to get it done. It's good earth energy. It's going to get us on the path. We have our sights. We do what we need to do. We're not going to give up. We're not going to let anyone take us off our path. That's what Capricorn is offering us this week. And we are going to watch, and it might be part of our own calling, I don't know, but this energy of Uranus and Gemini, not only is technology taking off, but we will not maybe want to stand for allowing ourselves to be compromised. We will revolt against that authority. Is it our boss? Is our boss trying to compromise who we are? Is it our partner? Is it whatever? We're saying no. And we have the energy, we have the support to say no. We're not compromising ourselves for anyone or anything. We're going to hold true to who we are and our passion. And it isn't easy. It's the easy part is possibly that we know what it is. The not so easy part is trying to get there and hold that space while all this crap is going and pummeled at us from the outside. Not enough, unworthy, be afraid, be afraid, be afraid. We are the light. We are the light in this whole transition, you guys. What we need to do is pay attention to who we are and what our passion is, and embrace it and express it. That's it. That's it. That's all we have to do. So big week as far as, like I said, it's hard. I can see this whole big picture. We are in a huge transition. There's going to be a lot of angst, possibly with Uranus, with Neptune and Saturn in Aries. There could be violence. There's going to be a lot of destruction of the way that we have lived our lives up to this point. It's going to be shaken up. Everything is being shaken up. Shake it up, though. We're going to shake it up. We're going to shake it up. We're going to get out of our complacency, out of our little space of comfort, and we are going to do what we need to do to embrace and express our true selves in our work. That's it. That's our challenge this week. So keep it going. Listen to our thoughts. Make sure we're continuing to be conscious about our thoughts. Make sure that if we do have negative thoughts, we flip the script and we replace it with something positive, like gratitude is the best way. Make sure we take the time to continue to grow this relationship between ourselves and our higher self, spirit, soul, God, whatever we want to call it. Make sure we're doing this daily. Because this is what happens when we are safe and secure and confident in who we are and what we're here to do. It doesn't matter what's going on out there. And I'm going to tell you, there's going to be a lot of distraction. There's going to be a lot of distraction from the outer world coming up. So we really need to be conscious and hold true to who we are, our truth, and our work. And that's all I got to say for this week. Oh, except for Saturday date night. Oh, yeah. Well, we do have the moon in Aquarius, and we do have Saturn going retrograde on Saturday or Sunday, wherever you live. So with Saturn retrograde in Aries, and the moon in Aquarius could be an unexpected tiff, maybe an unexpected argument or unexpected concern that we didn't even think of with our relationships come up for us. So with Saturn going retrograde, though, we want to make sure that we address whatever it is with honor, with sincerity, and with our truth. And remember to hold that space and be the balance for whatever it's going on. Don't be projecting, but really be aware. Listen to what's being said and what isn't being said. And maybe we can avoid any kind of eruption of feelings. With that Saturn in Aries, it could be an argument and there could be some yelling involved. And since it's retrograde, it's something we didn't really think about or realize what was going on. So if we got that, let's remember what we learned. We're going to take the high road. We're going to be honoring and sensitive to the other. We're not going to compromise ourselves, but we have all kinds of stuff we have to do. Wow, it's hard work being a light bearer, isn't it? So, anyway, and if we can get through that, we'll have a great time together with the moon in Aquarius. Well, this is something we might end up getting a coupon to do something fun, or it's going to be something out of the ordinary, something spontaneous. Maybe a surprise happens on Saturday, but it's going to be it could be good, it could be not so good, depending on how we handle it. Let's put it that way. So do something quirky and new and different on Saturday with our date, with our partner, with our friends and family, and we'll have fun with that. Also remember, because the moon is in Aquarius, remember to be ourselves. Don't compromise ourselves so that I want everybody to get along together and la la la, so I'm just going to compromise myself and not say what I really feel. No, we're not going to compromise ourselves, but we're always going to be honoring and sensitive to the other and come from a place of love, abundance, and gratitude. Keep what my sister calls lag in our back pocket, because love, abundance, and gratitude will get us through absolutely any kind of trial or tribulation on this earth plane. So that is the week ahead. Let's get started. Let's become balanced, aligned, connected with our higher selves. We'll take our 3 deep cleansing breaths, then we'll say our Sun in Cancer affirmation. Let's take our 3 deep cleansing breaths. Let's take the first one. On this first deep cleansing breath, we release all disease, negativity, and toxicity from our physical etheric bodies. Second breath. On this second breath, we release all disease, negativity, and toxicity from our emotional astral bodies. Third one. On this third deep cleansing breath, we release all disease, negativity, and toxicity from our mental bodies, both higher and lower. We see all the darkness, all the toxicity, disease, all the negativity. It's all flowing away, flowing out of our bodies to wherever it came from. In its place, we're being filled with this beautiful light, made up of white light, love, and goodwill. Not only does it fill our entire bodies, it's also protecting us. It's deflecting all evil, low vibration, all negativity, all that unworthiness, all that fear, all that angst, all that lack, back to wherever it came from. While we're in this space of white light, connected with our higher selves, we will now say our Sun in Cancer affirmation. As above, so below. I hold the entire universe within myself, and from that space, I grow and glow. Let's say it together. As above, so below. I hold the entire universe within me, and from that space, I grow and glow. Good, good. Very good. Forgot to say 5 seconds. I hope we all remembered that that's what it is. So good stuff. And again, like I always like to preach, keep this affirmation close by this week. This will help us get aligned and balanced. It'll help us keep that connection open with our higher self and keep that intuition line open too. I mean, this whole week we got communication technology going out with Uranus. Now in Gemini, technology is going to go nuts, but so is our information and our thoughts and our connection. So keep that line open. Our higher self universe is communicating constantly with us. We just have to listen. Come see me on Facebook at Soul Sister Cat for my daily inspirational messages that help us keep us balanced, aligned, connected to our higher selves, and very interesting memes that kind of help us in quirky ways sometimes, that gives us, if we're looking for answers or need a little direction, just flipping through the memes, usually you find some information that will really help you in whatever problem you're working on. So come see me at Soul Sister Cat. And remember, everyone, the keynote of the Soul Sister channel, this is becoming imperative that we get this, especially now in this time of history. Life is lived from the inside out. Okay, guys, okay, shake it up. Whatever it is, if it doesn't support us, if it doesn't nurture us, if it's got to go. If we're overwhelmed, we don't know where to start, gratitude. Or clean it up, straighten up the house, do the laundry, do something that gets us going in a forward direction so the energy of support can come and assist us. All right, make it a good one. Thoughts are things. Be conscious of all the thoughts that we have. Namaste.